Hey guys, it's Drew Sweetcoon. I haven't done this yet, but I figured I would share some other of the trading card games that I collect and play with you guys. I'm gonna do Magic. Have a binder of my rares and foils, and there are some commons and uncommons. They're just like, these are my favorite cards and stuff. The front of the binder, I just have three different pack arts with two of my favorite planeswalkers, actually. Liliana, Chandra, and then a different Liliana. I also pulled some cards out of my deck that I'll be showing you guys after I'm done with the binder. So let's see if I can get rid of some of this glare, which I don't think I'm going to be able to. I guess that works a little. So it starts off with one of my favorite planeswalkers, Chandra, and then I have three different Chandra cards. I have Chandra Blaze, Chandra Nalaar, and Chandra the Firebrand. The only foil is the Chandra Nalaar. And Jaya isn't a planeswalker, but she's one of my favorite cards. I have two different ones. One's a promo card, and one is from a set. And then another planeswalker I have is a Garruk. It's my husband's favorite planeswalker. He's got about like 30 of them, all different. Well, not all different, but he has all of the different artworks. The next page is just cards that are from my favorite planeswalkers. We have Chandra's Fury, Chandra's Phoenix, Chandra's Outrage, Caterize, which actually just only has the flavor text from Chandra, Flames of the Firebrand. I have two of those. Another one of my favorite planeswalkers is Jace. I have a couple of his cards. I don't actually have a Jace planeswalker yet, but I have Jace's Eraser, Jace's Ingenuity, and then Jace's Phantasm. These are just other cards that I really like the artwork of. I have three of each, and it's Incinerate, which actually has Chandra on them, and then Deathmark. I just like the fact that the black mana is the symbol is in the eyeball. I'm not going to read all the names of these cards because there's just so many of them, but I figured I'd just share them with you guys. They're in alphabetical order, and I started out with the blacks. So I'll just go through them quickly. Like I said, some of them are commons, uncommons, but I do have, rares in here and my mythics in here as well. If it's a common or an uncommon, it's just in here because it's a card that I like. I have tons more cards, and so does my husband. The Mask of Ghouls is a foil, and so is the Maul of Mire. Sorry, it's kind of dark. I don't know why it's so dark. Normally it's not this dark in here. And then on to the reds. I have two different artworks of Blaze, actually. There's a story behind why these cards, they're uncommons, but when my husband and I first met, so that people didn't know that who I was talking about when I talked about him online, because I didn't want anyone to know that I had liked him, my best friend called him Blaze. So that's a little note for you guys and why they're in here. The Crater Eyes is foil. I love the foil on Magic cards. There's another Incinerate, and a different artwork that has a Jaya Ballard quote. The flavor text on it is Jaya Ballard. And then Mana Barbs is a foil. Pyroblast is in here for the Jaya Ballard flavor text. And then here's one with a Chandra Nalaar. The Wall of Torches is also foil. I know it's really hard to tell because it's so dark in my living room. And then on to blue. This is a flippable card. This is the one side. And the other side's actually a fire card, but the front of it is always in here where it belongs. So we have that. Put that back in there. Distant Melody is, again, a foil. I believe this one here is a foil too. Yep. So is Narcolepsy. And so is Serpent of the Endless Sea. And they're in alphabetical order as well. So, and then on to green. I'll try and get a little quicker because this has been quite a long video. It's going to be long. I mean, there's a lot of cards, so I don't really mind. If you guys want to watch it, go right ahead. The bottom two right there are foils. And then on to white. A lot of my white cards I actually have taken out for my husband because he wanted to build a deck. Awesome. This one's foil. More white. And then on to the multicolor. The Bay and Alley Brokers foil. I actually pulled this from my husband's booster box of Cake Crush that he got. And then I also, my husband has pulled about 6 of these, I believe. And he's also another one of my husband's favorite because it's a Grawl card. And Death Pact Angel is one of my favorite cards. I pulled this from the booster box that my husband picked up as well. And this is a foil. You can't really tell. So is this one. I like the foil on this because of the, let's see if I can get it to, there he is, because like the flames coming out of his mouth catch fire. And then this one here is a foil as well. Let's see. Hopefully I can do this a little quicker. My battery for my camera is dying. So hopefully it doesn't die before I get to finish. I'm going to go through the artifacts really fast because of my camera dying. I really want to get to the cards that I pulled out of my deck to show you guys because they're some of my favorites. These are different lands. And then these are some foil lands. One's plains and one island. These cards here are for a deck that I'm working on building. Alright, that's it for the binder. I'll show you guys some cards that I pulled out of my deck. I'll set this up really quick. They're mostly foil, except for the very first one. My absolute favorite Planeswalker is Liliana, and this is one of her artworks for Liliana the Veil. I have a Liliana's Caress, a Liliana Shade. This is one of Liliana Vest's artworks. This is another one that I believe was a promo for one of the video games. Ruthless Cullblade. I don't need to read all the names of these. They're just foils from my Liliana deck. Oop, sorry about that little shake. Let me show you some of them. And then Vampire. Disentomb. Brink of Disaster. This is actually a pre-release card. Sorry, I had to think for a minute. Tomb. This is a foil swamp, another foil swamp, and 2 more foil swamps. So that's all. I mean, I had a couple more things to show you, but my battery's dying, and this is quite a long video. So that's all. Don't forget to like and comment if you guys collect magic. Bye!